What's up, Dog Nation? It's your boy Coke Gotti. About to make another video. This video right here is gonna be my 2017 predictions for the Georgia Bulldogs. Alright, game by game. We start the season off at the house against Appalachian State. I mean, if anyone thinks that we should be struggling or losing, you don't know college football. I don't care what they did at Tennessee last year. I don't care what they've done to anybody any other year. This is this year, and this is what matters. I got Georgia winning that game 48-17, okay? That's what I got. It might be a little slow start or it might be a blowout from the jump, but no matter what, 48-17 is the final score that I got. Game 2, which is what a lot of people say is the biggest outer conference game in college football this year. I don't agree. I don't see why Florida State and Bama's not, but it's whatever. We go to South Bend and play Notre Dame. And I got us winning that game 34-16. That's what I got. Okay, Notre Dame ain't shit to me. I don't care what no one says. To me, they're not shit. They'll never be shit. Even when they had a chance to be something, the national championship was Georgia versus Alabama. It wasn't Notre Dame versus Alabama because that obviously wasn't a game. Week 3, we come back home and play Samford. Well, we all know we're going to win that. I got us winning that game with 53-10. It's a good game to get everyone, prepared. We're in the season. Boom, boom, boom. All right, now Georgia's 3-0. We stay at the house and play Mississippi State. They got a pretty decent quarterback. He's from Richmond Hill, Georgia, which is right up the road from me. I mean, he's pretty good, but he's a sophomore, and Mississippi State ain't all that good. And we're at the house. I got us winning that game 31-17. All right, now after that, we go to Tennessee. Well, Tennessee's lost everybody that they had that mattered for the past couple years. So, I don't know what they got. I mean, even last year, they didn't have shit to me. They beat us on some luck shit. The year before that, they beat us because Chubb went out. I mean, even without Chubb, they barely won that game. So, I got us going into Tennessee. And revenge game, I got us winning 37-10. Yeah, that's right. Bold statement, and I know. Now, after that, we go to Vandy. Vandy lucked up last year. Got us on our struggling year. Okay. That's cool. All right. It happens every once in a while. That's the last time they'll beat us for like the next 7 to 10 years. I got us beating them at the house 28-0. Shutout mode. They ain't had no offense last year. They ain't going to have none this year. Our defense is better. I mean, it's pretty much the same, except more experience. All that. And then it's year 2 of Kirby Smart's system, Mel Tucker's system. I got us winning 28-0. Then we come back home and we play Mizzou. Well, Mizzou is just Mizzou. I mean, we whoop their ass almost every year. I got us beating them 40-9. Okay? And with all these scores, I don't got all these scores being super high because of Easton and Chubb and all of them. I mean, I think that they're all going to perform great this season. But the main reason I got these scores being high and big difference is because I feel like our defense is about to be just dominating this season. I really do. I feel like our front seven is the best in the country. Secondaries, it's got its question marks, but if you got that front seven solid, it helps secondary out a lot. Then we got to bye a week, and then we go play Florida. Now, realistically speaking, I can definitely see us losing this game just because for some reason, no matter what happens, we always end up losing to Florida. It just happens. I don't know. It just happens. But, like every year, I feel like we're going to beat Florida. And this year, I'm a lot more confident than any year. So I got us winning 21-17. If you want to, mark that down as a loss, I won't argue with you. So that makes us right now makes us 7-1 or 8-0, whichever one you want to ride with. Okay, and then after the Florida game, we go to the house and we play South Carolina. Well, South Carolina ain't had fucking Lattimore or Clowney for years, and they suck. They ain't got Spurrier either. They suck. So I got us beating them boys 27-10. All right. Then we go to Auburn. Now, Auburn, at the moment, I think they're going to be a good team this year. But, by the time we play Auburn, I'll definitely be able to know if they're good or not. you know, right now I think they're going to be good, but I don't know. But regardless, I got us winning that game 35-14. You can mark that down as an L2. I'm just saying right now, throughout the season, only losses that I see possible for Georgia to take is Florida and Auburn, period. Okay? So if you want to mark that down as a loss, you know, to not follow the hype that, you know, Georgia Bulldogs are having this year, then okay, I can understand that. I'm trying to not follow the hype either, but it's hard. I went through this, and it was hard for me to give us a loss, and I didn't. Okay, so next we go back home, play Kentucky. I feel like, you know, that's going to be one of those games where, you know, we struggle, not because of them, of course, Kentucky's fucking bums, but because of ourselves. All right, and I got us winning that game 17-14. All right, bum-ass Rodrigo, he can win against Kentucky again. All right, still ain't going to get a scholarship. All right, now we go to Georgia Tech. In this game right here, I got us winning that 33-6, point blank, dominate game. Chubb and Sony Michelle said that after them boys ripped up the hedges and put their flag in our G, that's what made them boys fully make up their decision that they want to come back. So definitely going to dominate Georgia Tech. All right, so if you following the hype like I am, Georgia's 12-0, going to the SEC championship. If you're not following the hype, we're 10-2, possibly still going to the SEC championship, depending on how Florida does. But I got us going to the SEC championship. And if Auburn is good, I got us playing Auburn because I feel like they'll beat out Bama. But if they're not good, well, then Bama, of course, will play Bama. And if we're 12-0, win or lose, I don't see why we wouldn't go to the to the playoffs. So, you know, Bulldog Nation, yo, like, it's time to really stand up this year. Like, this year could be a real good year. I don't see us being no worse than 10-2 with an SEC championship appearance, yo. That's it. I'll make another video soon. Go Dogs.